There we go.
This is Tips. I think she's an American short hair. And we named her Tips because of this cute little white tip on her tail. Which she does not like you touching. And she's going to try and run away on us. But she's really friendly. Except for when you pick her up. She hates it when you pick her up. And she really likes to hang out by this window. Because she gets to see outside. And she's going to escape. Down to the floor. Or the bed. One of the two. She chose bed.
Because she wants more love.
She said, give us love. Give me love.
Because all these pets are spoiled rotten.
So this is Spooky. She's really nice. She's a girl. She's kind of mad at me right now because I'm holding her.
And she does not like being held.
And she hates being held, so I'm surprised I'm not being clawed to pieces at the moment. She was actually born a feral cat, but we rescued her. And now she is our house cat. And
She prefers to live in the bathroom.
Yeah, she likes to live in the bathroom, and one of her favorite places to hide out is in our mom's closet. Where she's going right now. And she and the dog do not get along. And sometimes you'll just be happily petting her, she'll be purring, and then she'll just attack you out of nowhere. But we love her and she's adorable.
And she's been losing weight lately. She's down to about 18 pounds. She's big. And she's about 10 years old.
This is Albert. He is a Siamese cat and he likes to lick people. Like lick your hands. And if you don't give him attention, he will non-stop meow at you.
How long have you had him?
A really long time. I don't know exactly how long.
Is it a boy, girl?
He's a boy.
Do you know his breed?
He's a Siamese. And he's cross-eyed.
Which is common for Siamese cats.
Yes.
And he's got blue eyes.
Yeah, he has really pretty blue eyes. So, this is Big Boy down here. These are all rats. He's big. This one's Big Boy.
He's a hooded rat.
He's a hooded rat. I think this one is Spice. Because her and Sugar, they look really alike, but I'm pretty sure this one's Spice. And then Sugar should be down here hiding. Yeah, I can see her little face. She's down here hiding. You come over here, you can see her. She's like in that hide. Yeah, you can kind of see her. She's in there moving.
And she looks just like the other one.
Yeah, she looks just like Spice.
Anything else you know about them?
They're not the friendliest in the world. They have tried to bite me before, but I think they're just trying to play. And
What's their favorite food?
they really like blueberries.
The blueberries.
Yeah,
Sweet potatoes.
They like blueberries and sweet potatoes, and I have been able to hand feed them before, and I think they really enjoy it.
Go for it.
So, these are my hermit crabs. What are their names? This one is Ocean,
And this one is crabby.
How long have you had them?
I don't quite remember. I've had them for a long time. They are really fast and are very good at digging.
You know anything else about them?
That if they grow out of the old shell, that they will find a new one.
And they are nocturnal.
Yes, most of the time at least.
Well, they're nocturnal, but they do come out during the day sometimes.
Do you know what they are related to? Are they closely related to crabs?
No, they're actually more related to spiders.
Can they live underwater?
No.
These cannot. These are land hermit crabs.
And because of that, they are more related to spiders than crabs.
Because they're arthropods.
Yes. Can you please stop running away? I'm the constant with this guy back.
Do you know what their temperatures and humidity and stuff are supposed to be like?
I believe
Oceans of the atmosphere.
it's hot. I'm not sure.
They like to be around room temperature to 80 degrees.
Yeah.
They like their humidity to be really high too.
And it hurts when they pinch you. Talking from experience.
No, it doesn't hurt that much.
Have you been pinched?
You know,
I've been picked by both of them.
just about every hermit crab is also wild caught. Because it's really hard to get them to breed.
Can you please not?
Okay, I think we're getting to that time where it's time to put them back in their tank.
No, but so this is all hermit crab.
No,
I mean, not
this
hermit
is
crab,
crawfish.
crawfish. I'm not sure if he has a name.
We normally just call them crawfish now. This is the last of all the ones that we had bred. The last living one.
Yeah. Catherine, do you want to take him out?
Sure. As long as he don't pinch me, we all good. And this water is like really gross too.
There you go. You don't need to be afraid of him. He ain't gonna hurt you.
As you can see,
He's not like the ones we got at the pet store where they're mean. He's kind of nice.
And he, if I'm not mistaken, he is more related to crabs.
Yes, he is a crustacean.
Thanks for getting me wet, bud.
Would
Yeah.
you want to put him down on the carpet and let him walk?
No. Just no.
Yeah, he's okay. He can walk.
But if I have to guess, those pigeons.
What? What did I do?
Come at me, bro.
If I have to guess, those pinchers hurt a lot.
Not as much as you would think.
Just look at them. It looks like they're able to. It looks like he's literally able to tear up an elephant.
And I think this was a male, but I'm not positive.
Yeah.
Yo, bro. And they can live outside of water for up to 2 years, as long as they've got high humidity.
They can survive out of water as long as their gills are wet.
Exactly.
Wait, does that mean they can survive inside their desert?
They won't survive long. That's how he can come out and go for walks. And you can see them crossing the street and stuff. but he's never been in the wild. He is farm raised by me, accidentally hatched from the pet store, one of our older ones.
We bought one of our older ones from the pet store, and then a little while after we got her, she was. This is Whiskers. I don't know if you can see him, but he can go nuts sometimes. He's a hoary catfish. I have no idea if he is a male or a female. But he can go kind of crazy, but he's really funny to watch at times. And we all enjoy him. And
Of course, you got snails.
yeah, there's about 10 million snails sharing that tank with him. And more eggs. In case anyone didn't know what snail eggs look like, that's what they look like.
I'm going to show you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's good.
So this is my mom's tank, and then back here, this beta's name is Streak. It's a male beta. You can kind of see him because he is behind all of these plants because he's a weirdo, and apparently he likes to hide behind plants. And Corey should be in here somewhere too. He's somewhere in here. Oh, he's back there with. Oh, he's hiding back there with Street. He's also a quarter catfish. He just has a lot more spots than the one downstairs. And there's also, again, like 10 million more snails in here. And down here we have a bigger snail. His name is Sheldon. And he's eating all the algae off the walls right now.
And he is a she that's been giving birth to all these snails.
So this is Inky Clyde, but we call him Inky. And he is a Pac-Man frog. And I'm gonna take him out.
He's a really good jumper.
Yeah.
Or she. We don't know yet. We haven't had him sexed. Thinking probably a girl, though, where he's so big. And girls can grow up to 8 inches. Males are about 4. What's he eat?
He eats a lot of dubia roaches. We've tried to feed him mealworms before, but he doesn't like them very much.
And they'll eat crickets. He likes
Yeah.
crickets.
He likes crickets.
But our dubias are so big, we don't need to feed them much.
Yeah, and then they can also eat pinky mice.
You can eat a lot.
Yeah. And they get their name Pac-Man frog because when they bite something, they don't really let go. And
They open their mouth like Pac-Man.
yeah, they open their mouth really wide like Pac-Man.
Do you know his real name?
Hmm?
Do you know the real name? What he is other than a Pac-Man frog?
Pinky Clyde? I don't know.
An Argentine horn frog. Because where his eyes stick up off his head with those little horns on them. He's an Argentine horn frog. And he's very pretty because I just gave him a bath a couple days ago.
I'm getting you out earlier than normal, but it's okay. It's like flared up.
You gonna talk about them?
Oh, you didn't give me the key that it was ready. I didn't know.
Well, talk.
Oh, well, this is Timber. He is a crested gecko. I've had him for a couple months now. I do not know how old he is or what morph he is. But he's kind of stubborn and he doesn't eat his food unless you have it on your finger and hold it in front of his face and make him lick it off. But he's really cool and I really like him. And yeah.
Why don't you sit him down on his cage so we can get a better view of him?
He likes to jump a lot.
Except for now.
Yeah, except for now, the one time that he doesn't want to jump. Oh. There he went. He jumped. So this is Diva. She is a leopard gecko. She's also the sister to Demon, our other leopard gecko. We got them both at a show as a pair. And she's a lot smaller than him because for a little bit of time she wasn't eating. So we had to feed her supplements. So because of that, she's a lot smaller than Demon now. But we still love her, and she's eating now. And we have no idea what morph that they are. But
She looks a lot better since she started eating and taking supplements. She's getting fat in her tail, no longer bony. She can walk. She was near death for a while. But we've taken care of her.
So this one is Demon. He is also a leopard gecko. He's the brother to Diva. And he is a lot bigger than Diva, but he's also been consistently eating. And we have no idea what morph either of them are. We also got him at a reptile show. He can be iffy at times, and when we first got him, he didn't have very many spots. But now he has spots everywhere, even on his toes. Which that really surprised us. We didn't think that he would get as many spots as he has.
I personally like that orange spot on his tail.
Yeah, he's really pretty.
Do you know anything else about leopard geckos?
They do not climb trees like most people would think with geckos.
Because they don't have sticky toes. They
Yeah,
actually
do
have
not-
claws.
Yeah, they have claws. You can definitely feel them when you pick them up, and they're like thrashing around.
And what about their tails?
They actually store fat in their tails, so, like, say, for instance, they can't find any food for a long period of time, they would take the fat from their food, from the stores in their tails to keep them alive.
Can they lose their tails?
Yes, they can lose their tails. And unlike a crested gecko where they would lose their tail and then not grow it back, these guys grow it back.
It just doesn't look as good.
Yeah, it just doesn't look as good as it would when they haven't lost it before. And none of our geckos have ever lost their tail. This is Osiris. He is our bearded dragon. I do not know how old he is, and I do not know exactly how long we've had him.
Got him in June.
We got him in June, so it's been a while. But he is the first lizard that we have ever got in Texas. And he has his moments where he's like, "Don't touch me, human, you are a peasant," and that he is the almighty king. But he's overall pretty friendly. He hates it when you try to pick him up. And he loves eating dubias. And he also loves to make really big messes.
He also likes to eat salad.
Yeah, he really likes salad. Which a lot of people wouldn't think. And he has a little bit of shed on his arm.
He's always shedding.
Yeah, he's always shedding. You never find him in a moment where he's not shedding. But he's really cool, and we all really love him. And in this corner over here, he likes to dig a lot. This is like his digging corner. And birdie dragons like to dig. So these are all of our mealworm eggs, because we breed our own mealworms.
Eggs and larvae.
Yeah, eggs and larvae. These are all of our eggs.
And larvae.
And larvae.
But larvae you really can't see because they're microscopic.
Yeah, they're microscopic, so you can't see them, and it just looks like a bunch of oats with a carrot in it.
But when they get older,
They start looking like these dudes.
let's
Can't see them at the moment. Use that carrot in there or something.
there's a couple of them right there. They become the mealworms.
And then when the mealworms start to pupate,
They become the pupas. Do we have any?
pupas in there. No.
No
they're-
pupas?
They're just beetles.
Oh, we have no pupas. But we have some dead beetles. Nope, we don't have dead beetles. There's some
No,
live
they're
beetles.
alive. So
They hatched.
yeah, they can go into here with all of
Oh,
our
there's one that has just pupated, or just hatched out of the pupae. He's still in the process. That's why he's still white.
and so when they're all
Once they
once
get done with the pupating and they get to breeding, they look like these guys.
and then they would go into this container with all these dudes. All these little beetles. And we just give them some oats to live in, give them some carrots.
They eat the
potatoes.
oats, they eat the carrots and sweet potatoes. We need to put some fresh in there.
Yeah.
They get their moisture from the veggies.
So these are all of our dubia roaches. We breed them, and then right now this is mainly females and a couple males. 'Cause, you know, males are not as important in the reproductive stuff. But these guys, they don't smell very bad, and they can't bite, and they're not very loud.
Most of these aren't full grown yet either.
Yeah, see, I can easily pick one up
Yeah, easily.
if they let go. Like I'm like terrified of bugs, but these guys I'm not scared of because I know that they can't hurt me.
They don't bite, all they do is crawl.
The worst that they can do is the males, they have wings and they can glide. That's
When
it.
they're adults. And
Yeah, when they're
why don't you
adults.
grab that male that's right there?
You go back in. No. They're really fast when they're
The males seem to be really, really fast.
see him. He's right there. I'm not
That's what a
gonna
male
grab
looks
him.
like. Where they get the wings. And he's full grown, ready for breeding. Let's see if we can find the female. I know there's at least one female in here.
They like to hang out in this last one.
I think I see her. Is that her right there with the black and yellow under everybody? The white one that's in there is one that is just shed. So it's really light. And that's the female right there.
That is the female.
She has a complete different look when they become an adult.
Of course, now she's going to go to the other side.
And we breed them.
Sorry, she scared me.
We breed them to feed to our lizards and frog. They are native to Dubai, which is how they get the name of dubia roach.